We are currently on a road to 5,000 subscribers, so if you want, please like and subscribe. Getting right into the gritty, Goku using Super Saiyan God was nearly going to destroy the entire macrocosm. The macrocosms contain the afterlife, which transcends lower dimensions, which includes the infinite universe and multiple time and space dimensions. This gives Goku a scale of 5th to 6th dimensional or low complex multiversal. However, even base Goku surpasses this level as he scales above Vegeta, who in blue lost to Super Saiyan Goku Black, yet could overpower Rose Goku Black after his training. With Rose being comparable to Blue in the manga, this would mean Vegeta and by extension Goku surpass their previous God forms, which should be far stronger than the one in Battle of Gods, with just their base form. But that's not even the end of it, as in the same arc, Goku used Perfected Blue to fight Merge Zamasu, who was going to destroy other parallel worlds or timelines, which is a huge jump in dimensional scale, as every timeline contains all of existence and all throughout the infinite timeline. This includes the super dimensions, which are superdimensional even to the macrocosm, subspaces that are in the middle of dimensions, the neutral zone which contains the multiverse. This would upscale the characters to a range, in my opinion, of infinite 7th to 8th dimensional or complex multiversal. Now I can go more in depth with the progression of power, but let's just go with the important stuff. By the Tournament of Power, Omen Goku scales to Jiren closer to Kefla, even when Kale, one of the few Z's, was able to overpower Perfected Blue Goku, meaning Omen is comparable to a Potara amp over Perfected Blue. In the Moro arc, Goku can easily beat an amp Saganbo, who was far stronger than he was when he beat Ultimate Gohan. This Gohan should be more powerful than the one in the Tournament of Power, who was matching full power Kefla. This means Goku got a Potara's amp stronger. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku can overpower Moro when Omen struggled to fight him, so keep that in mind. And in the Granola arc, Goku using true Ultra Instinct could overpower Gas, when a weaker version of him was able to beat both MUI Goku and UI Vegeta together. So these forms are capable of just higher scaling. As for speed, Goku scales above Kid Buu. His attacks were capable of destroying Earth faster than instant transmission allowed Goku and the others to teleport to the Kaio world. Now remember, instant transmission allows the user to travel in a certain dimension that is above time and space. It would qualify as immeasurable speed, to which is further consistent since destroying timelines would need power beyond time. Heck, in the manga, Goku Black could travel through time zone, and Goku could also move in a timeless void. Characters can keep up with Hit's time powers, etc, etc. Sonic is known as the fastest thing alive, so let's check that. In Sonic Generations, well, I'll just play the clip.
When the Sonics accelerate through time, they fix space, returning color and light.
This defies both sides of the speed formula, that being distance divided by time, which would grant both Sonics immeasurable speed. And considering how much stronger Sonic is currently, yeah, he's pretty fast. But how strong is he alone in strength? Well, let's do a quick summary. In Sonic Rush, Super Sonic alongside Burning Blaze could beat the X-Salamander, which is a mech that transcends dimensions. This would include the infinite multiverse and the imaginary world, granting 6th dimensional scaling. In Sonic 06, Super Sonic alongside Shadow and Silver are capable of matching and beating Solaris, who even as a super dimensional being, is still bound by the dimension he's in, making him at least 7th dimensional. In Sonic Generations, both modern and classic Sonics using their super forms are capable of beating the Time Meter, who has comparable statements to Solaris. And in Sonic Forces, Sonic was able to fight Infinite, who was the strongest villain so far, that gets surpassed by the Death Egg robot, to which Sonic was able to beat with no amps or even Supersonic. This gets base Sonic by this point to reach 7th dimensional, but by Frontiers, he fights the Ant, who is the strongest villain yet, which should include Solaris unbounded by the dimensional scale, so you could argue the Ant is a 7th to 8th dimensional being by this point, to which Supersonic could beat by combining his cyber corruption powers in one hit. Basically, he can one-shot Supersonic with this power, so just keep that in mind. So where does that lead us in this fight? Well, if you have been paying attention, the stats are arguably close. Both have increased their strength and speed, their overall scales reach complex multiversal, and you could possibly scale both higher depending on what you take as plausible. But in my opinion, this is fair. So honestly, you can make a fine argument for either side winning, and it should be fun. But who do I think wins currently? I probably have to say it depends on hacks and skills of these fighters. Goku is immensely more skilled, but Sonic has chaos control hacks. Goku has fought more hacks beings that could bypass most hacks with superior strength, including time manipulation, which is going to be a huge problem here for Sonic. Sonic has superior stamina, but Goku's own stamina isn't so bad, as even with MUI now, it isn't difficult for him to use. And finally, Goku is a powerful enough being to possibly bypass Sonic's hacks and has forms to increase his stats and defense, while Super Sonic has a time limit and his cyber corruption will disappear once he uses it at full power. With this, I would say from what I've found and what is currently out, I would argue Goku is winning this fight. But again, this could change and probably will change in the future, as their stories continue and progress, allowing their characters reaching greater and greater heights. Yeah, it's definitely going to change.